clipper repair in general, if you start thinking about the hundreds of models of tools that have been designed and used over the years, it could be pretty overwhelming to think, how am I ever going to know how to fix every single model and clipper that are out there? So I try to make this very simple and break it down to 3 basic designs of tools that are on the market. So that's our next 3 pages. We have the pivot motor electromagnetic tool. So in that case, what you have is we have a powered or energized field coil that's going to make an electromagnet. You've got an arm that's going to move your blade that's on a pivot so it can swing back and forth, and it's balanced between 2 springs. With the cycles of your AC current, this magnet is going to reverse its polarity every cycle. And as it does that, it's going to repel this magnet that's built into the pivoting part of the head one way and then back the other. So it's under power both directions of the stroke. The magnets the springs are there to balance that power and motion. So it's a very user-friendly tool in the idea that there's no screws or adjustments or things that we need to do as repair people and or as end users. The tool is pretty self-contained. The weak point of this tool to a large degree is we want to hold it in our hand, right? And so being this magnet is going to be positioned more to the back of the tool, they can only put so much of a sized magnet or electromagnet in there. If we made one that was about this big around, well, this would be a really awesome tool, but we wouldn't be able to hold it. So we're limited in space, so we're limited in how much power the tool can deliver. So even though it's got power both sides of the stroke, it doesn't have an immense amount of strength to it. Okay? And then also, being we're going to use the AC current to reverse polarity in there, our strokes compared to a standard vibrating electromagnetic tool, which we're going to cover next, is cut in half. So our speed is lower, our power is a little lower, hence not always the first choice. And this is, again, mostly used in the barber beauty industry, this type of tool. Being as it is a lower speed in a sense, but then also a little bit lower powered, the pet grooming industry wouldn't really embrace it as part of something that they would use.